Compound is a VR roguelike first-person shooter, which is like a time machine back to the 1990s. Wolfenstein 3D, classic Doom, the Backstreet Boys, the Gulf War, the sinking of the Titanic. The times were simple, and the games were made with a retro aesthetic feel that was only possible because of technical limitations. This game's made by one developer, which is pretty impressive, and I can also identify with it because I'm alone. Virtual reality in itself is fun while the novelty lasts, but it's also a bit shit. Most of the games you come across are not much more than glorified tech demos, and they couldn't keep their head above water if they were anywhere close to normal games. Also, having to spend 5 minutes connecting my Quest to Oculus Link and then to Steam VR is 5 minutes I could have been sitting in my Virgin Tier gaming chair watching. This game is worth my 5 minutes, however. The retro aesthetics work surprisingly well with VR, which generally tends to be a bit hit and miss with the emergent factor. I'm not much of a techie, but I think Compound's limited color gradient and ramping complements the limits of the current VR displays, allowing models and textures to pop more. The gun models feel big and real, and the limited draw distance in the game help with the sort of screen door effect you tend to get with a lot of VR games. There's not too much else to say about the visuals other than they really nailed the retro aesthetic feel, and the sense of presence you get with VR is definitely there. I feel like I'm in retro eye-bleeding hell, and I love it. The sound is great, the guns make great bangs, and it tingles my ears every time a bullet whizzes by me like one of those modern scooters. Being a roguelike, the levels are procedurally generated. There are 7 levels with 2 maps per level, and a full playthrough will take about an hour. I've played for about 10 hours now, and so far I still haven't beaten the easy difficulty, but I'm still not bored of the game. The difficulty levels switch up the enemies, so even if you haven't beaten the game on easy, the next playthrough on medium will have some new variety and challenge. The hook of this game is surprisingly reloading. Each weapon boils down to click a button to eject the thing, press a button to spawn the ammo in your hand, put it in the gun, lock, cock, boom. This becomes a frantic endeavor on your first few playthroughs, scrambling to put the magazine in the hole like me and your nan, but once you memorize the motions, you're guaranteed to feel cooler than you look. Mastering the reloading gives Compound a great flow. There are currently 7 main weapons and 5 secret unlockables. You can carry 2 weapons at a time, and the weapons spawn randomly each set piece. So each playthrough feels different enough that you don't feel like you're grinding anything. This game is still in early access, but it's far better than some of the released VR titles and easily worth the money. The sole developer is constantly adding new updates, which spice things up enough for another visit even if you're getting bored. It's a 5-star VR banger.